Now the river water where everybody know. As you can see now, the river water is there clearly, everybody they see it. And this same water where they see now with the bath, now we even use and they cook. At the same time, now this same water we they use and they drink. Then this same water now they even toilet. You go see some people they toilet. At the same time, people go just go water side. If you are in need of water, you go just go fetch the water.
Our people find it very difficult to evacuate their waste from their toilets. What we are fearing is if these species are almost filled up in the pit latrines, because almost all the people are using these pit latrines. Anytime, any moment, flies can fly in and get out of it, bring the waste out of the toilets, and maybe they will be able to transfer it to their foods. And anytime, any moment they eat the food, the food will be contaminated with that.
Cholera disease is caused by ingesting water or food contaminated with the cholera bacteria, and it is usually marked by severe gastrointestinal symptoms such as diarrhea, abdominal cramps, nausea, vomiting and dehydration. In an epidemic, the source of the contamination is usually the feces of an infected person that contaminates water or food. The disease can spread rapidly in areas with inadequate treatment of sewage and drinking water.
We suffer a lot. Sometimes we have dead bodies flying on the rivers. Sometimes we see dead meat flying on the river, but we're still using it because there's no option for we to use another one.
The rainy season in 2020 saw an increase in the number of cholera cases, according to the National Cholera Emergency Operations Center, EOC, which was activated on the 22nd of June 2021. The EOC reported that the cases were associated with a higher fatality rate compared to 4 years ago. It also became worse due to the COVID-19 pandemic, especially in states with high level of rainfall due to seasonal flooding. Cholera disease is highly infectious and may kill victims in a few days quickly if not properly managed.
I don't know one better day like that. I just sleep here. My woman just come say she want to go to the kitchen now. Before I will know, this is my son. This is my son. Just run, come on. Just come and tap me. I said, "Mommy is guide. Mommy is that. Mommy is that." When I get up from when I come, she just did that day, vomit and all, and that is all. So I rush to hospital. Just go cut off there.
To kickstart the intervention, the Nigerian Red Cross Society invited branch staff from the affected states, that is, Bayelsa, Gombe, Katsina, Sokoto and Kebbi, to brainstorm on strategies that would engage community members at the grassroots to create impact.
Like I mentioned before, this is a critical infection, and the only way we can, the method we can prevent ourselves from getting infected is by observing strong personal hygiene.
Also, access to healthcare, we are talking about the location, the distance, the acceptability of the healthcare providers in our healthcare facilities in order to make it very accessible to our community. Tare da kuma rashin ruwa wanda ke iya kaiwa ga mutuwa.
House-to-house sensitization, focus group discussions (FGD), radio shows and mobile road shows were used to raise awareness of communities on easy and cost-affordable ways to prevent the disease.
muka hana guda yawo a tsakani, muka rufe bandakanmu, muka ainihin wanke hannunmu, to in Allah da za mu samu sauƙin wannan ciwo.
And we want to thank you for coming in here and sensitizing us on all what you have been doing in your organization. Thank you very much.
To, ni dai ina zaune a bakin Gombe ina mu'amala da mutane, amma wuraren da nake zaune akwai masu sana'a irin kayan food baya ga wannan kuma akwai wanda suna zaune a bayan gari, akwai irin ruwa da suke amfani da shi wadda ruwan nan ba tsaftataccen ruwa bane. Wani irin shawari za a ba su akan kare kansu da cutar kwalara?
They have tell us how we take care to avoid this thing, the contamination of these things, such as washing your hand and then make sure say your hygiene is clean.
I want to thank these Red Cross people then for their awareness with the concrete concerning cholera outbreak for our community Amasoma. We are Amasoma people. This river water where you see so, now they take bath, now they take cook, now they take do everything for our houses. Now as they come give us orientation, say this tablet, we will use them, put for this river water before we drink them for the safety of our body. Then say when we fetch this river water, we will put 2 tablets for inside the water, they break, filter them again before we put them for the bucket where they provide for us, we get cover before we take them, so that we will prevent this cholera from our various houses.
During one of our meetings held at Manawashi community, during the community meeting with members of the community, one of the members was asking us the use of Maggi and Coca-Cola, which he used in giving one of his family members when he contracted the cholera disease. Then we let him know there and then that the use of 1 cube of Maggi and 1 Coca-Cola is or may be harmful to him, because it has not been proven scientifically that 1 Maggi cube in a bottle of Coca-Cola will solve or will cure the cholera. So we asked him, whenever he found a situation like that, he should take the patient to the nearby primary health center where that person will be treated properly.
You will put water, then you put this, then turn on. Again, tomorrow, we'll start to use them. Not to say go and that time. They are
merely educating people with knowledge that is largely theoretical without giving them the necessary tools to practice what they have learned, especially when the aim is to cause a behavioral change, often does not create the desired impact. Thus, after the sensitization exercise, we registered some of the most vulnerable people who were identified by community leaders and distributed hygiene kits and non-food items to them.
I don't know what I'm really good at. Mogol. They didn't know. Abarm ko bala dokpa. Dia mako mina pere mina zina yenin malwa alwa no agiri o kiragiri pitu agbaliari. Lord, I thank you. The things you wanna give us, and I thank you. We're gonna continue to do that too. So and I thank you. I go carry up the bath, the first water, carry up the bath, carry the soap, the bath, carry this in the first water.
I feel I dance, it make me happy. I happy well for the gifts.
Allah ya saka. Kafin da na fi da ta wadaci. Kungiya kuma ta ba mu kaya, ta ba mu bokatai guda 2 da yalon diba ruwa da kuma makilin da sauran sabulun wanka da omo. Kuma mun gode muna godiya Allah kuma saka da yake. Sannan muna roƙo akan a taimaka wasu wuraren mu ba sa da ruwa wadatacce. Kada ka hukuma ta roƙo a taimaka a tona mana bohula. We
really appreciate Nigeria Red Cross. I am from Gelengu, Balanga local government. We are really grateful, especially for the cholera intervention which the Nigerian Red Cross organized. Honestly, many organizations came, but we don't see what they give to us. But we are really grateful, and we say more peace to your elbow. We really appreciate you.
My leg is paining me for some years ago now. So I am thank God for Red Cross to come and give us some things for we to use and help ourselves, soaps and different type of materials and to use and help ourselves. So this bucket is bucket for use and fresh water and they want to use and drink.
I really like them. These ones now I see to keep the body clean now, and a part of what it will make us prevent the disease that we say and tell us. So I really appreciate the Red Cross for.
Demonstrations were carried out at the different distribution centers on how to use the aquatab and other items distributed.
You carry that thing, turn them well. So if you see that the thing don't dissolve, the water don't dey clean, you go carry the cover them. If you cover them, you go leave them. At least 30 minutes. At least 30 minutes. If possible, maybe you go fit do them for night. If you do them for night, you keep them. You start to drink. You start to drink them.
Though cholera is highly infectious and contagious, the cycle can be broken, as revealed after we conducted a post-distribution monitoring exercise to ascertain the impact of the intervention.